If you could chart a course to discover true Mediterranean warmth, where would you point your ship? Towards Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic?
As we walked, every place we went, we turned and saw a different scene.
To the olives in harvest that fill the root cellar of a local village family?
Smile. I don't think you smile. Actually, it's very good.
Which one do you like?
What meats do you have hanging?
Strong or sweet?
Or just follow in the cultural footsteps of the rich folklore? The Dalmatian coast reflects a heritage of fractured kingdoms. Greeks, Romans, the Venetian Republic, and in modern times, Yugoslavia.
My name is Luci. I am the trip leader on the program Hidden Gems of the Dalmatian Coast and Greece. I grew up on one of the islands that we are visiting during this trip. This is the island of Korčula, which is a typical Mediterranean place, typical Mediterranean temper and style of life. And the Mediterranean style of life is being very much outside because the climate, we're blessed with the climate, so we can stay outside most of the time of the year, maybe 9-10 months. So we really literally live on the street, and I don't mean in the negative sense, but the fact that one street can be like a big courtyard where everybody meets from the houses, and then we prepare food together, we sing together, we dance together. It was a very easygoing and nice lifestyle, and this is the way how I grew up. It's very nice, we all feel like one big family.
The village name, Gromacha, means dry stone wall, one built without mortar. Local residents have enclosed crops and animals with these walls for over 1,000 years.
It was delightful to be able to meet this family, meet grandma, grandpa, father, mother, son.
Your Honor. Anna. Yeah, same.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, here. See? Master svaki dan mjeri sa mnom previši, ja
We're all the same.
I'm totally.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and this is walnut liquor, this is sweet liquor.
Walnut
This is very old pressed with fresh cheese.
Outside we put dry cheese on the fresh air, and dry cheese we put in olive oil, and this is special for this area, for the Dalmatian area.
The olives were grown on the farm, the cheese was grown on the farm with the cows and the pigs. Everything was done here within the home area.
An intimate meal allows appreciation of an extraordinary family.
Dry cheese, fresh cheese with the olives, and cheese in olive oil.
Tells them a lot about the way how people live, how people are in this area, their style of life, their everyday life.
Share a cabbage because the dessert is to die for.
Are these potatoes? Yes.
Oh.
The lyrica is a three-stringed instrument in Croatia, played to accompany the traditional Lindo folk dance. Dubrovnik's 1,000-year history is on display everywhere in the city. A UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979, it is both a museum and a stage where cultural heritage meets contemporary life.
Luke has been very helpful this morning. He's pointed out the important historical events that have taken place here. He's been wonderful, and his English is great.
It's almost 600 years old. Dubrovnik Old Town is the best preserved medieval town in Europe that stayed the same as it was 400 years ago, and that makes it very special.
Dubrovnik's mighty wall provided protection from the Ottoman Turks 5 centuries ago. During the 1991 War of Independence, the Yugoslav army shelled the city, damaging 2/3 of its buildings. Brighter, newer tiles mark the houses that were hit, and the roofs rebuilt.
When we think about history in the U.S., we think 200 years is very, very old. And then we get to Europe and find 200 years is nothing compared to what they have looked at. And the buildings that are still here so many years later, and just the magnitude of what has been here for such a long, long time.
Then if you turn left and turn right, you find a mosque. Basically a house where 70 years ago mosque was moved. And when you go into the side streets on the other end of the main street, you find a house where 500 years ago synagogue was moved, still active.
Yugoslavia means land or union of South Slavic peoples. Ethnic differences are subtle, defined by religion. Catholics are called Croats. Orthodox Christians, Serbs. Muslims are called Bosniaks.
We've met a lot of local people that we've been able to talk with, and people here in Croatia have been very, very friendly.
It's just beautiful, and it's in March, and back home in Vermont we would be having snow and about ready to enter mud season, so I'm very happy to be here.
We've had a very good time with the cruise and such. We're about halfway through, and we're looking forward to many more.
I love every place where we go, and I really enjoy coming into these places.
A course along the Dalmatian coast and Greece offers experiences of a rich and ancient world.
You could have read it in a book, it wouldn't have meant the same. I've been very, very impressed.
I wish I could offer back to the people of Croatia as much as they've given me.